Hello, good morning. This is going to be a really gentle kind of way to wake up. These are movements that I take every single day just to get my body moving, my blood pumping, and to set you up for a really great day ahead. So let's get started. You can have your cup of coffee with you as well if you'd like. Come to your mat, or you can even do this in bed, which I do quite often. And come to a comfortable seated position. You can cross your legs, you can put something underneath your knees here if this is not that comfortable for you, if you're still quite tight in the hips. But whatever you're doing, just make sure that you're really comfortable and that you can sit really nice and tall and be broad across your chest. Let your eyes close, let your shoulders settle. Let your breath settle. And as best you can, try to empty your mind of any thoughts. And bring your awareness solely to your breath. As you breathe in, you create length through your spine. And as you exhale, your shoulders drop away from your ears and your sit bones sink into the floor. Let your breath very naturally begin to deepen, so that you're starting to breathe into the bottom of your belly and into the top of your chest. So that your whole upper body begins to move with your breath. On your next inhale, you can flutter your eyes open. And on the next inhale, reach your hands up overhead and take a nice deep stretch. And then come back to center. Again, reach up overhead. And come back down. Wherever your feet are, if you need to uncross them a bit, you can do that, but keep them cross-legged. You're going to come to the fingertips of your fingers. Keep your chest nice and lifted and start to bring your chest forward. Stay lifted through the chest so that you can stay long in the spine. Just slowly creeping forward on your fingertips. And then slowly begin to creep your fingertips back again. As you get back to the center, cross your legs the other way. The way that feels a bit weird. And again, keep your chest lifted as you start to walk your fingertips forward. Just go as far as you need to so that you can start to feel an opening through your hips. Nothing too dramatic, just a very gentle, easy release. And then walk your fingertips slowly back. Come back to center. Breathe in, reach both hands up. And then drop your left hand to the floor. Reach up and open through your right side body. Take a breath in and then spin your chest open to the sky. And as you exhale, Close your chest down so that you spin your chest to face the floor and reach your right hand out to the side. Take a breath in, spin your chest open, and as you exhale, bring your chest down. Reach to the side with your right hand. And back to center, and all the way up. We'll take it to the other side, so right hand drops down, reach open through the left side body. Take a breath in, start to spin your chest out to the sky, and as you exhale, curve your chest round, drawing it towards the floor. Pull your left hand away from you. Breathe in, spin open. And then exhale, curve around again. Pull your left hand away from you. And then come back to center. And rise up. Bring both hands up overhead. Take a deep breath in. And bring your hands to your heart center. Grab your knees now, and you want to just bring your left knee so that it's facing forward and your left foot is as tucked as you can get it. Here, bring your right foot over and across your body, and then just move the flesh from underneath your sit bones. Let me do it this way. Actually, let me do it this way. Move the flesh from underneath your sit bones so that you're sitting really flat on the floor. From here, draw your knee into your chest and sit nice and broad across your chest. From here, draw your knee into your chest and expand up through your spine. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. And then go ahead and reach your right hand behind you, just about one hand space. Take a breath in and reach your left hand overhead. And you're going to hook your left elbow onto your right knee. Breathe in and grow long through your spine. As you exhale, just take your gaze over your right shoulder, looking for a very gentle twist. As you breathe in, create length in your spine. And as you exhale, maybe you can open up a tiny bit more. Maybe not. Just take really small movements. Move in your own time and in your own way. Take a breath in, come back to center. And then release your knees, let them lock together. And you can shake them side to side. And we'll take it across the other side. So maybe change sides here. So bring your right foot in towards your hips so that your right knee faces forward. Move the flesh from underneath your sit bones so that you're sitting really flat on your butt. Draw your left knee in towards your chest, hug it in, and then drop your left foot just on the outside of the right thigh. Keep this left knee hugged in as much as you can, and keep sitting really, really tall through your spine. Drop your left hand just behind you. Take a breath in and reach the right hand up. And then hook your right elbow onto your left knee. Breathe in and lengthen up through your spine as you exhale. Take your gaze behind you. Once again, breathing length into the spine. And using your breath to facilitate a very gentle twist here. Come back to center. You can release your knees. Give them a little knock side to side. And then extend your legs out just in front of you. Sit really nice and tall. And once again, bring your fingers to the floor. Bring your toes drawn in towards your face. And you can just start to walk your chest forward. Do keep your toes pulled in towards you and keep a little bit of activation through your legs. It doesn't have to be a huge activation, but just a little bit so that the muscles are kind of waking up. Keep long and lifted through your chest. I like to think of my chest being drawn forward using a kind of pulley or a rope. And then in this way I know that the hinge is coming from my hips, and then I'm keeping the stretch through my hamstrings and maybe even into the bottom of the glutes. Take a breath in here, and as you exhale, round through your back and let your feet go really loose and floppy, and let your head drop. As you move into this pose, you should feel the movement of the stretch from the legs all the way up into your glutes and maybe into your lower back. And let yourself be really floppy here. There's no need for any tension. Everything is just really relaxed and easy. And then you can slowly press into your hands to find your way up. Bend at your knees so you come onto your feet, and bring your hands behind you with your fingers facing towards your hips. Take a breath in and press your hips up for a reverse tabletop. And then let your hips drop back down to the floor. Cross at your ankles. Find your way forward into downward facing dog, and do that really slowly. And move very gently through your hips as you get to the top. So bend one knee, then the other. And then come to some stillness here. Take a breath in and start to walk your feet forward towards your hands. When you get to the top, lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, you can bend at the knees if you want to and forward fold. Breathe in to rise up and come to standing. Bring your hands overhead and to your heart center. Take a breath in, reach your hands up overhead. And you want to see if you can go for just like a small back bend here, just kind of opening up through the chest. As you exhale, come down into a forward fold. Inhale to lift up halfway, and then drop your hands, step back and lower to your knees. Bring your chest all the way down to the floor. Take a breath in and magnetize your elbows towards each other. Lift your chest up off of the floor, just ever so slightly. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other. And then press over your knees into downward facing dog. You can still keep walking out your knees here if you want to, if that feels good for you. Take a breath in and step your feet to your hands, cross at your ankles, and come onto your bottoms. And then you're just going to start to find your way back all the way onto your mat. And then draw your knees up. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. And then let your knees just drop out to the side. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. And notice within yourself a deep sense of ease and calm and peace. And feel the warmth of that radiating through you, expanding all over. Let it take control of you. Let your body become completely at ease, completely relaxed. And let your mind relax too. Bring your hands underneath your knees and just gently guide your knees towards each other. Extend your legs out. We'll take Savasana. Bring your hands to your sides with your palms facing up. Let your face soften, the space between your eyebrows. Your teeth gently part. Your shoulders drop towards the mat. And that sense of peace and ease really starts to take over you here. Let it boss you around. Let it force you, if you need to be forced, into relaxation. And know that you have access to this feeling, this sense of ease and peace. You have access to it at any time in your day. It is within you. All you have to do is let it come out and to take over. Slowly start to curl up onto your side in the fetal position. Then keep your eyes closed as you find your way up to a comfortable seated position. Sit nice and tall and long through your spine. Shoulders relaxed, your face relaxed, your thoughts relaxed. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Make a promise to yourself not to become overwhelmed today. To let the sense of peace and ease be the thing that carries you through. Bring your thumbs to your foreheads. Namaste. I hope that you have a great day further, a great week, a great month, a great life, and thank you for practicing with me today.